relentless pressure all the time, so Fnatic have themselves 2 winning lanes. It's about how well they can utilize that pressure in the early game.
Okay, so expectations should be high though, because this is a team push this wave in. You're just trying to deny Whirlip as much CS as possible and get those Klepto stacks as quickly as you can.
And I also want to bring attention to a couple of the rune changes that have happened as well, because you can see Selfmade running Hail of Blades. He actually has his eyes on the top lane right now.
And let's see.
Going this way, they're in a perfect position.
Look at the minimap. Hilly and Broxer are coming to support. Hilly's going to find Selfmade. Fnatic debated SK Gaming. And while the stopwatch was used by Selfmade, kill secured by Broxer. Not done yet. Here comes Period. He jumps in with the package. The damage burst is amazing. And Hillisang is down. Sheepy's on his feet celebrating. Broxer gets taken out. Period's on with a double kill. He's not done.
This Swain, but they read it, they punished, and now we have the Drake kicking off.
All right, Hillisang steps forward. He threatens an engage with the solar flare, but SK read the situation well. They've littered the minimap with wards. Look at all of the pings on Broxer and Bwipo near the top quadrants of the map.
But the fact that SK were able to react so quickly and cleanly shows that this team is no pushover.
Yeah, absolutely not. And I really feel like Selfmade has been the one of the players that has been a huge impact this game. We just caught that picture-in-picture.
They've owned in Europe for many, many years. And a lot of it comes off the back of the Wonder Boy Reckless. He is on Lucian, not the strongest late game carry, but it's still enough for him to potentially turn this around as Broxer loses his life.
He does indeed. Nemesis comes down with a hero's entrance, but that's going to have to be a heroic defeat. Hillisang may need the solar flare just to buy some time. Crown Shot comes in as well, and Hilly goes down. 2 quick kills to SK Gaming. And, you know, I didn't believe it for the longest time, but SK are continuing to pull ahead. SK are continuing to sway my opinion. They may just be able to build up a lead with a good scaling comp to take down Fnatic.
And a lot of it just feels like Fnatic are not showing the same coordination that they showed at Worlds, that they showed in summer of 2018.
Item power spike completed for pretty much all of their carries. And then going into this mid-game, well, how much of a gold lead does there need to be for SK for you to feel extremely comfortable that their composition and the gold lead is enough to take down Fnatic?
The moment that third item comes through, very high risk for probably not the greatest of rewards.
Especially just before Mountain Drake as well. So this will be an easy objective secured by SK Gaming. They've already got themselves that 3,000 gold lead, 3 towers to 0. They've got their second Drake of the game. The Mountain's going to help them out.
You have Dreams, who can dive in, use his charm, ulti everyone up, and the rest of SK can disengage. You have the Xayah ultimates. You have Pyrian and his W with the package as well. Yeah. You also have the knockback from Selfmade's ultimate. So while Fnatic have a lot of strong engage tools, SK can just stop them from finding that perfect engage.
All right, Rift Herald was used in the mid lane. Tower's already secured. Hillisang throws down the flare. Sitting on the back end is going to be the engage from Bwipo. He completes the teleport, but Dreams goes down. That's so far 1-for-1, support for support. The damage dealers need to be killed though. Broxer's taken out by Selfmade as he's on the retreat. Bwipo's looking for another kill. It's a 1-for-2 in favor of SK Gaming. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a dramatic pause as SK maintain crews available with the use of the package. Pyrian's on a rampage, a 900 gold bounty. It's gonna get dove on by Broxer, but there's no follow-up. There's not enough damage. There's no Galio ultimate, and Fnatic are in so much trouble. Whirlip escapes by the skin of his teeth. 100 hit points to speak of, and SK Gaming get 2 kills from Selfmade being caught.
What started off as a big pick for Fnatic ended up in a huge team fight.
I don't know. Let's see. So in Game 1, Fnatic paused the game, reporting latency issues to League officials. Now, after reviewing the shadow play and discussing with the teams, officials have determined this game will be remade and played.
As you've already alluded to, I like, once again, this combination SK put together. It feels like the value of the team gets stronger the more members you add around. But for Fnatic,
that Selfmade hasn't been able to make a gank happen yet. This time around in Game 1, he'd already made 2 ganks happen. Yeah. And so Fnatic, they're not as afraid in terms of falling behind in the early game. But now, once again, going up towards the top side.
All right, Arctic Assault comes out. The flail connects too. The stun, the passive, the knockback. Whirlip and Selfmade have a fantastic duo synergy. So we're starting 600 gold over Fnatic.
So let's kind of look at these comps holistically. Wait, we might have to wait because, again, Selfmade trying to be proactive on the map.
Prison.
Come on. He has.
Oh, man, I hate it when Sejuani and Bronze get together. Glacial Prison, Glacial Fissure, Glacial Augment, Glacial kills. SK Gaming get themselves 2.
Looks, but we haven't really seen Broxer set that much up. He tried to make something happen at level 2. He tried to make something happen at level 6, but nothing has really come from it. And now he's hanging around the bot side. He should be able to counter-gang SK as they send 4 members down to the bot lane.
All right, Bone Skewer's going to need to get channeled up, but look at this.
It's very potent, and you have to respect her. Nemesis has demonstrated his ability to do great things on playmaking champions, and mid-game fights is where we should see Fnatic trying to come back into this game, utilizing their mobility, looking for picks. But it might be Hylissang that gets picked instead.
Oh man, Hylissang's been killed by Sheepy before, and Sheepy's looking to do it. There's a lot of Fnatic members coming up top. All right, Werlip's going to be in trouble. The culling's going to be available to Reckless, a full channel. Will most likely pick up a kill here. 1, 2 turret shots. The stopwatch under the tower. Here comes Bwippo. Kill secured by Hylissang, and a lot of tower damage is already locked down. That's a dash forward there as Pyrion now joins the fight. Ring of Frost comes out. Gonna need to throw the ultimate on cooldown. Can't do so yet. The Ice Shard will not find the rage necessary. All right, Rift Herald was also picked up by Fnatic. They've got 2 kills already, and they're not done yet. Selfmade is now under trouble. Bone Skewer gets pulled backwards, and Broxer's gonna go on the hunt. He needs to find that kick. He needs to find the damage. Hylissang steps forward, looking to body block. Selfmade goes down. Fnatic find 3, and Berlin erupt behind them.
And this is how Fnatic get back into this game. The swap from Reckless to bot lane to top lane enables them to find this great pick and turn it into more and more kills. Now, Werlip in a 1v3.
All right, this is a bold move. Of course, Werlip teleports in, but what is the pressure play? Crownshot and Dreams have got the inner turrets in the bottom lane, and Werlip may just be donating yet another kill. He's trying to run for his life. Dash back in. The shield's up, and he won't find a reply. 2-1-2 for 100% kill participation. He is by far my most impressive SK player thus far of the games we've seen. And of course, this is how the action all started.
So Werlip doesn't recognize that the swap is happening. He notices too late that Reckless has arrived in the top lane. Reckless is very patient, avoids the interrupt of his dashes, and while Werlip tries to escape and uses a good stopwatch, unfortunately it's not enough against Hylissang and the squad that join him. Now the TP just comes in very late. If it had come in earlier, maybe they could have done more to turn this around, but we don't have time for the rest of the replay because we've got more action happening.
We do indeed. It's Pyrion. He's already killed. Already used the ultimate. Didn't see the setup on that one. Important to note that while we were in the replay, SK Gaming secured their 3rd tower of the game.
To Drake. And you can see, you know, we talked about how SK had a great start. We then talked about how Fnatic get back into the game, and it was those picks that they were able to find. They find another one onto Pyrion, and now more items will start to come through. That mid-game that they've been waiting for is in a much better position than it was in game 1.
Will become available, and he has teleport, and he's shoving down bottom lane. Bone Skewer from Hylissang does a little bit of work, but it won't be enough to stop the tower going down. And Nemesis is looking for initiation. Throws out some damage on that 5-point strike, but doesn't chase any further, and SK content with it.
Here comes the engage.
All right, Hylissang is likely going to get blown up. He manages to escape with his life for now. Pyrion goes in. His ultimate's already been used. Ice Shard goes up. He's going low. That's the Poppycopter. That's going to block one away. Brox is low, but it's already down. Pyrion's out for the count. Nemesis looking to hunt a little bit more as Hylissang re-engages, finds the stun onto Werlip. Fnatic get 3 quick kills in the mid lane.
And this time Fnatic get the teamfight execution that they were looking for. The engage did come out from SK. They weren't
Smite, and they're going to get some damage onto Hill. He's going to be able to dash away to safety. This Baron will take some time, and Fnatic will go quite low.
Nemesis goes over the wall.
Dash over the wall. He's got perfect execution available to him. Here comes Pyrion. Flash over. Now Nemesis is going to turn his attention to Pyrion. True Shot Barrage flies across the Fnatic members. Baron helping out SK Gaming, and Pyrion's ultimate's on cooldown. He can't find the kill onto Hylissang. He's now pushed away. Nemesis takes down Pyrion, but SK Gaming stopped the Baron. Remember that the minions, they will continue to scale, and Baron plus those minions. And the bounty system on every single member of Fnatic. As soon as we get the scoreboard back up, you'll see 600 gold, 500 gold, 400 gold, 400 gold. So Fnatic, there we go. There is a lot of bounties to be gained if SK Gaming can get themselves a few kills while
Big damage dealer that SK need in order to win out on these fights.
I mean, the advantage that SK, in my mind, want to try to look for is getting one of those squishier champions, Broxer, Nemesis, Reckless, Hilly, because we saw how quickly Hylissang goes down when he's focused properly. He's only sitting on 1300 HP, but this time fighting power.
Fnatic know, though, that there's a big wave pushing in bot, so if they can just get the push on mid, it means they can start a fight or threaten the Baron.
All right, Pyrian takes a lot of damage, but they're chunking down Whippo. Bone Skewer catches onto Dreams. Broxah was looking for an opportunity, didn't find it. That's a shutdown. That's already a bounty goal off of Broxah, but look at Reckless. He's forced to flash. Here comes Selfmade, swinging that flail around. Whirlip continues to chase. His keeper's vertical be available so soon. The beautiful start. Reckless is down. SK Gaming get 2 huge bounties, and they bounce right back.
And the moment the Whirlib went bot, Fnatic had a decision to make.
Pushed away. Nemesis is using the Shroud to his advantage. Baron down to 2,000. Hilly finds a skewer of the Dreams. Dashes in, looks for the stun. Selfmade finds the smite. He gets the Baron for SK Gaming. And now all of a sudden, Pwippo's running for his life. SK are backing away ever so slightly. And with the Baron empowered minions and a 4-man stack in the mid lane, Whirlib needs to buy a lot of time. He's flashed over Pwippo, kicked him away, but that was not the target you wanted. It does allow SK Gaming to take a tower. It does allow them time onto the inhibitor turret. They will secure this in a moment or two. Brox has caught himself onto that siege minion, but he decides not to follow through with the resonating strike. That's a stun onto Reckless. The dive forward. Self-made and a true shot barrage from Crown Shot. Kill Reckless. Now Pwippo sent into his passive, and Nemesis is trying to stop the rod, but he simply cannot do it. Self-made, you are a god.
That was insane from Selfmade. He just glided through Fnatic. He had his aim pot set for Reckless. He found the target and he walks away with the kill. They've got TPs coming through. They're looking to end the game.
They've got themselves Baron buff and cannon minions to work with. Nemesis takes a gigantic chunk of damage. He's running for his life. Crown Shot has sent 2 members of Fnatic running. The Ring of Frost is flashed away from. Nemesis escapes with his life. Teleport's being channeled. That's the 3rd in 30 seconds. Nexus turret number 2 is down. The Nexus is being focused. SK Gaming are moments away from taking down Fnatic, the world finalists.
The elation on SK's face after having to remake what looked like a 1 game. After finding that comeback, they take down Fnatic in the first game of the LEC.
Remake be down.